Hey everybody, I'm Directionally Challenged. Welcome to the worlds of One Piece World Seeker. This is my review of the game. Now, this isn't going to be like a super long, super in-depth review, because that's sort of not what I do. I don't really do in-depth because I want to tell you the basis of the game, give you a good idea, and let you go out and experience the game fully for yourself. So, let's talk the good, the bad, the plot. First off, the good. This game was written by Eiichiro Oda. If you don't know who that is, he is the mangaka of One Piece, meaning that this is a game written by the creator of the series. So it feels more like an arc of the series than it does just a standalone game, which is really cool because I enjoy that fact. I love One Piece, and so I love this game for that. Now, let's move on past just that part. The gameplay itself. The combat is pretty quick-paced. You know, it's your basic beat-em-up style, but there are stealth elements, and I'll get more into that, because right now we're talking the good. You got these really cool abilities, like you can upgrade Luffy's long-range punches, you can upgrade your observation hockey attacks, you can upgrade your armament hockey attacks, you get Gear Fourth, and become a giant bouncing death machine. Who's invincible, by the way. It's a really cool combat system. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it feels good. Let's move on to the travel system, though. You can upgrade your travel system, meaning you can, normally you grab a hold of some ledge and you pull yourself up to it. You grab a tree and you pull yourself up to the tree. But you can upgrade that to the Gumu Gumu no Rocket and fling yourself across the countryside like a crazed Spider-Man wannabe. It's amazing! I love it! Then you can get the upgrade for the Gumu Gumu Whirlwind or Hurricane or whatever, where you swirl your legs around like a madman trying to become a human helicopter. And who doesn't want that? Because, holy crap, it makes traveling the world so much easier and so much more fun, and you have to use it a lot, so you better like it. Let's also talk the characters. The characters are voiced by the same people who do the voices in the anime. So if you enjoy the anime voices, you're gonna not the English anime, it's Japanese only, it's subtitles here, the way God intended. So, if you enjoy those voices, you're gonna enjoy the voice actors and the voice acting. More so than that, the story itself is really well done. I don't want to spoil too much about the story itself, but you meet up with this girl who's I don't want to spoil too much about the story itself, but you end up on a prison island after a botched robbery, and you're saved by this woman who's the head, like, of this anti-marine kind of thing. Anyways, the story follows pro-marine, anti-marine. It has all of this, like, talk and intrigue and families that have been split apart and, like, talks of coming together and reuniting the island and uniting these pro and anti people. And it's done so well. It's just, the story ends beautifully. It's a great, like, it's so well written. But of course it is. It's written by Oda. So, the music's great, the sound design is great, the story's great. It's One Piece. It feels like One Piece, and that's what you want from this game. But let's move into the bad. The bad isn't exceptionally bad. There's not a lot of bad, but there are a few bad things. I will state that I think that the system they use for stealth doesn't work for Luffy. Now, I won't disagree that it's a good stealth system, because it's actually kind of fun, and it's interesting. You can hide in a barrel and surprise your enemies, and that's fun. But it feels so anti-Luffy, because Luffy is such a key character of does what he wants, you know? he doesn't hide. He doesn't do that sort of thing. So it's kind of hard to imagine Luffy hiding in these barrels and sneaking around these places. You get the basic takedowns, sort of like Spider-Man or Assassin's Creed, where you can take down people above walkways or beneath you when you're hanging, that sort of thing. I'm not going to say that's bad, but that adds into this kind of like anti-Luffy sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Luffy's a very headstrong, hands-on, straightforward guy. So, while the combat in itself and the stealth in itself is good, I will state it's good, it's not One Piece and it's not Luffy, so it gets put into the bad for me. The final bad that I can think of is the freaking robots! They're these flying robots, and this leads into the second part of this. This is the final bad. They're these flying robots, but the lock-on system that they have doesn't keep you locked onto the robot when you target it. And it's flying around everywhere, so it's incredibly annoying to fight and incredibly annoying to hit. And you can use your hockey to knock it down, but they don't stay down for that long, and once an enemy is downed, you don't really do a lot of damage to them, so it's kind of frustrating. But that's it. That's like 2-3 bad things, and if you ignore the horrible, like, level of criticism I gave the stealth, which is just, it's not Luffy, you only have 2 bad things: targeting system and 1 enemy type. That's not a bad game, that's a good game. I would state that the game, all in all, I would have to give it maybe an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 if I had to give it a number. Because I don't really care for giving games numbering systems or rating systems like that, but those 2 events, like, I'm trying to figure out, would only knock it down 1, maybe 1.5 points. And that's not bad. The game is fun. It's enjoyable. There's so much good in it that the bad is inconsequential. So give it a 9. Give it a 9.5. It's really fucking fun. If you like One Piece, if you like open world games, if you like stealthy beat-em-ups, give this game a try. Don't overlook it. I mean, some people may overlook it because they don't want to spoil the anime or the manga for themselves. And some people may overlook it because they think it's childish and it's One Piece, whatever, it's anime crap. But don't let that spoil the chance to play a really great game. A really fun, interesting game. Alright? Do yourself a favor. Pick this game up. If you don't like the $60 price tag, wait for it to go on sale. But pick this game up. It's truly fun and interesting. You know how I am with reviews if you've seen them before. If you like what I've said, you know I recommend this game. If you don't like what I said, don't grab this game. Find yourself something else. Anyways, that's all the time I got for this review, so I'll see you later, Navigators. Bye! Hey, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down. Either way, tell me in a comment down below. If you have any ideas for games you'd like to see me play on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. And subscribe to become a navigator so I can finally know where the hell I'm going.